Hello friends, welcome to Kamath Astrology. In today's video, I will speak about a famous controversy that is currently happening on YouTube between two motivational speakers. One is Dr. Vivek Bindra and the other is Sandeep Maheshwari. Both are famous YouTubers, they have lakhs of subscribers, and recently in the month of December, Sandeep Maheshwari laid an allegation that Dr. Vivek Bindra was doing a scam. This is the allegation leveled by Mr. Sandeep Maheshwari, and it refers to a multi-level marketing scam where courses such as 10 days MBA are offered, students were charged huge amount of fees and they gained nothing from that course, and a lot of money has been accumulated from such students. This is the allegation leveled by Mr. Sandeep Maheshwari. And after that, Dr. Vivek Bindra has also come up with certain videos where he says they follow stringent audits by E&Y, they have strong customer support team, they have very stringent KPIs or key performance indices, and he's called Sandeep Maheshwari for a face-to-face discussion. So this can refer to a big scam if it is proved. And in this video, we will analyze whether Dr. Vivek Bindra can actually come out from such allegations. I will not be a judge here, though I know the answer. My job is only to give an astrological perspective. So we will look at this video from an astrological perspective only. So the left hand side picture is of Dr. Vivek Bindra. He is associated with ISKCON. Sandeep Maheshwari has also alleged that the doctor degree is not a genuine degree. And the right hand side picture is of Mr. Sandeep Maheshwari. So if you browse through YouTube often, you listen to motivational speeches, then these are the two famous YouTubers known for that. And now suddenly in the month of December, Sandeep Maheshwari has leveled these allegations, and this can become a big scam if proved to be genuine. So this is the birth chart or the Kundali of Dr. Vivek Bindra. I have obtained his birth time to be around 1:50 p.m. and he was born in Delhi on 5th April 1982. Now, whenever a scandal happens, there are three major planets that are responsible for it. Main one can be Rahu, second can be Ketu, and third can be Saturn. The sign of Scorpio or Vrishik also shows hidden things, buried things. The 8th house in your chart also shows those things which you may not want to be revealed. Now, if you see this chart, Dr. Vivek Bindra is born with the Karka Lagna or the Cancer ascendant. And the ascendant Lord Moon is well placed in the second house of Leo. You can see the Moon shown by a blue square here in the sign of Leo. And because Leo is the second house, it is the house of speech. And you can see Dr. Bindra is a very good speaker. He can emotionally convince others. Leo is the sign of leadership, and therefore he is a motivational speaker. The third house shows Saturn and Mars together represented by the letters SA and MA. And the third house is the bottom right corner of the left screenshot, and that is the sign of Virgo or Kanya, which represents debates, which represents conflicts, which represents healing also, and which also represents the efforts that we put in. Now if there are malefics in the third house, it means the person puts a lot of efforts to achieve his goals. However, Saturn and Mars are opposing energies, and therefore there will be a lot of struggle when it comes to achieving the person's goal. So in his early life, Dr. Bindra had struggled a lot to become so rich as on date. Now I want you to have a look at the ninth house, which is the sign of Pisces, in which you see Mercury and Sun shown by the orange circle. Now Pisces is the sign of spirituality, ninth house is the sign of dharma, and Sun Mercury combination there indicates that this person will get associated with some organization related to Lord Vishnu, and therefore he is associated with ISKCON, which is associated with Lord Krishna, an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. The sixth house has a powerful Ketu in the sign of Sagittarius. So definitely this person will eliminate his enemies using religion as a back force, and therefore he is closely associated with ISKCON. Jupiter in the fourth house of Libra or Tula, shown by the letters JU. Now fourth house represents the home, and therefore you can see there is a lot of spiritual show in Dr Bindra's home as well as his day-to-day environment. But here the Guru becomes a bhogi. Libra is the sign of personal enjoyment. Libra is the sign of partnerships. So he has partnered with a spiritual organization, spiritual people from ISKCON. Now let us look at the Mahadasha. Currently his Mars Mahadasha has ended and his Rahu Mahadasha has started. So he is now in the Sandhikal, that is the transition from Mars to Rahu. And you can see where is Rahu placed in this chart. Rahu is placed in the 12th house. 12th house is the sign of Gemini in this case. You can see Rahu with the letters RA. Rahu receives the benefic ninth aspect of Jupiter. It represents that this person will be associated with religious activities. And you can see Saturn putting 10th aspect on Rahu also. Now, this is not really a good thing. A 12th house Rahu associates you with foreign people, but it can also cause you great loss of reputation, loss of name, and sudden downfall, because the 12th house is the house of expenses and losses, and Rahu represents scandals. Rahu represents cheating. So in this case, someone will level an allegation on you that will cause you a lot of loss and sudden downfall. On the right hand side, you can see the Pratyantar Dasha. You have Rahu Mahadasha, Rahu Antardasha, Rahu Pratyantar till 14th April 2024. So Rahu has just started and he is giving such effects to you. Now Rahu in the 12th house shows that this person may also go abroad suddenly because of these allegations. There are possibilities of this because Rahu here represents foreigners, foreign travels, foreign culture. Currently, even Dr. Bindra's wife has leveled allegations of domestic violence on him. And if you see this chart, the 7th Lord, that is Saturn, who rules the sign of Capricorn and who is also the ruler of the 8th house, is placed in the 3rd house of Virgo with Mars. Now, Virgo is the sign of dispute. So this shows conflicts in married life, in partnerships. So even motivational speakers can have problems in their personal life. And this chart, if you see, tells everything so clearly. Now, if you look at the transit also of Saturn, Saturn is currently passing over Venus in Aquarius. And therefore, it is creating problems in his married life. Now, whether these allegations are true or false, I leave it to the general public to decide, but I have certain viewpoints which I shall express in this video. Now, I want to tell the youth of today that there is no shortcut to success. 10 days MBA, 5 days MBA, then why do you need IIMs? Why do you need management institutions? And you pay lakhs of rupees for such courses. But do you really analyze what kind of returns you will get from those courses? So first thing is, change your mindset. There is no shortcut to success. You have to work hard to get the success. And if you are not ready to work hard, and you try to take such shortcuts in life, then you are bound to lose money, and in life you will not be able to achieve anything. Many a times you will be fooled into these things such as communication skill training or some training to make lakhs of rupees within 10 minutes. All these are false training, so don't fall for all of these. Work hard, put in substantial efforts, leave the rest to God. That is what the Bhagavad Gita also teaches. Wherever possible, seek divine grace, visualize your own success, pray to God, eat healthy food, keep away from bad habits, bad friends, and success will automatically come to you. Even if in a small measure, you will get success. So, the point is, don't fall for such schemes, otherwise, you will face a loss. Now, this chart does show that there is a problem, but I am not a judge here, so I will leave this decision to the general public. Now, what may happen in the times ahead in the year 2024? The Rahu Mahadasha has just started, and I see that in 2004 major troubles will come for Dr Bindra, and he will have to justify himself in a very strong way before the authorities. So friends, that's all from my end. If you like this video, please mark it as liked on YouTube. For any queries, write to us at astrosevaworld@yahoo.com, and we'll be glad to assist you. So friends, thanks a lot. Bye. Take care and be safe.